Sometimes it takes a lot of money to look good, but even if you're wearing a $4 million dress, your clumsiest moment could still be broadcast to millions of viewers. Here's the stories behind the most expensive Oscars red carpet looks ever. Sandra Bullock's Oscar-nominated turn in Gravity may have launched her into outer space, but for the Oscars red carpet in 2014, she opted for classic down-to-earth glam. An elegant side-swept hairstyle and roughly $8.5 million in Lorraine Schwartz jewelry accessorized her deep navy blue Alexander McQueen gown, which cost an estimated $40,000. While Bullock may have kept her look low-key, the significance of her second nomination wasn't lost on her, especially as she was previously known more for rom-coms. As she told The Hollywood Reporter, "You don't always get that opportunity. It's really hard to break out of one thing. I just stopped doing too much and started just doing what I really loved, whether it was comedy and drama, and somehow I got here. I don't know how, but here I am, and I'm not taking any of it for granted." You might not think that a plain white dress would make much of an impact at such a glitzy event as the Oscars, but when that dress is worn by someone like Charlize Theron, you have an instantly iconic moment. Theron, who won the Best Actress trophy for 2003's Monster, stood out on the 2013 red carpet with her bold pixie haircut and simple but stunning white column gown by Dior, which was worth an estimated $90,000. And Theron gave all the credit for the look to her team. As she put it on the red carpet, "I feel like I have nothing to do with it. I work with an incredible group of talented people. My family at Dior always look out for me. I sometimes just really feel like a princess." And adding to this princess moment was even more expensive fashion in the form of Theron's nearly $16 million in Harry Winston diamond jewelry. Kate Winslet didn't have to look far for fashion advice when it came time to choose a gown for the 2007 Academy Awards when she was nominated for Little Children. As it turned out, her daughter Mia helped her pick out a dress. As the actress revealed during an episode of The View in 2009, she's a bit of a fashionista. Just last night, she said to me, "Mom, just a personal question, why do you wear so much black?" And I was like, ooh, busted. So Mia's advice was to wear any other color besides black, except for pink, because nobody older than 10 should wear pink. So Winslet's very not pink silk Valentino gown was a light mint green shade with over-the-shoulder draping, worth an estimated $100,000. And while on the red carpet, the proud mom suggested, "Maybe Mia will borrow this and play dress-up in it." For the 2015 Academy Awards red carpet, Lupita Nyong'o made a rather bejeweled fashion statement. The actress, who won a Best Supporting Actress Oscar for 2013's 12 Years a Slave, brought the high glam in a pearl-embellished Calvin Klein gown, worth an estimated $150,000. In total, the dress was covered with about 6,000 pearls. As Calvin Klein's creative director Francisco Costa explained to Vogue, "From the onset, I wanted the dress to be graphic, yet warm and luxurious. We looked at a variety of different pearls, South Sea, iridescent, and natural, and decided that the natural pearls looked the most beautiful. It was perhaps too beautiful as the gown was stolen from Nyong'o's Los Angeles hotel room a few days after the Oscars. A full-blown crisis was averted, though, as it was ultimately found soon after in a bathroom in the same hotel." Believe it or not, there have been times in the history of the Academy Awards when the fashion wasn't really a big deal. The event didn't even adopt the red carpet tradition until 1961, and the very first Oscar ceremony in 1929 lasted only 15 minutes. But fast forward decades later to 1997, when Nicole Kidman's walk down the red carpet was a major moment for both fashion and branding. Kidman was reportedly paid $2 million to wear the John Galliano-designed dress for Christian Dior that differed from the typical style of Oscars fashion at the time. According to Melissa Rivers, who knows a thing or two about Oscars fashion, it was a real red carpet moment. As she described it to Vanity Fair in 2014, "That was the first true couture dress on the red carpet, and you went, wow." But not everyone was a fan. Rivers' mom, comedian Joan Rivers, hated the dress and didn't hide it while covering the red carpet for E! For her part, Kidman loved the avant-garde nature of her look, which was named one of the most influential Oscar gowns of all time by Smithsonian Magazine in 2015. As Kidman said on the red carpet that night, "John Galliano made it for me, and I love it. I don't know if people will get it, but if they don't, well, maybe they should." Grace Kelly's 1955 Academy Awards dress caused a stir with its $4,000 price tag, but Jennifer Lawrence's billowing cream-colored patterned Dior ball gown in 2013 didn't make news for its incredible $4 million cost. Instead, it was Lawrence's trip up the stairs to accept her Best Actress trophy for Silver Linings Playbook that made all the headlines. In the years since, some observers have questioned the authenticity of that moment, but as Lawrence explained on the Absolutely Not podcast in 2020, "They call my name and I'm elated and in shock. You kind of black out. I actually don't remember what that moment felt like when they said my name, and then I fell and it just erased everything from my mind. My full brain went blank. I can look back at it now that I'm a little bit older fondly, but for a very long time the fall thing was very sensitive." Clearly, a genuine moment at the Oscars can last forever no matter what the price tag of your outfit. Check out one of our newest videos right here. Plus, even more list videos about your favorite stars are coming soon. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell so you don't miss a single one.